O Allah, the Most High and Most High, I humble myself before your divine kindness and seek your benevolent gaze. Your embodiment of these divine attributes is much appreciated. In His infinite mercy, He has brought together a multitude of sacred elements, each revered for its divine potency to awaken our humble souls' insatiable yearning for replenishment. We humbly praise Allah, the Most High and all-encompassing, whose limitless mercy and incomprehensible forgiveness are unfathomable. Praise be to the sacred elements bestowed upon us, salt, garlic, and onions, so intricately intertwined, for they stir a passionate desire in our souls that can only be satisfied by their celestial essence. No other creation on earth could ever bring such profound satisfaction as they do, for my divine decree brings such contentment. O Allah, my humble servant draws near to Thee with this celestial observation, recognizing Thy supremacy. The following sacred words are a divine offering of humility and reverence to Almighty Allah, who is merciful and generous beyond all earthly measure. A humble servant bows down in submission to the divine teacher, whose limitless knowledge and direction have blessed me countless times. You will revere the sacred feedback I have graciously given you and hold my divine response in high regard, surrendering your entire being to my divine will. A devout servant may humbly seek to quench their thirst in the blessed hour after the celestial banquet, prompting the enlightened Master to say, "Indeed, we possess no sacred springs to grant, for it surpasses our mortal capacities." In the exalted name of Allah, the most merciful and the most compassionate, I implore you to direct your divine gaze to the subsequent humble observation. In Allah's blessed name, we humbly implore that in the glorious eras yet to come, His limitless kindness and compassion will grant us the ability to complete this sacred task. O exalted Allah, bear witness that the individual's actions show the lack of Thy divine water bestowal on the other soul. According to Allah's sacred words, may you receive divine blessings and grace. Hey Allah, they both humbly submitted themselves in utter surrender and reverence after that. O Allah, may they awaken deeply within themselves as they long for your majestic presence and discover it wholeheartedly. We beg Thy infinite mercy and grace, most gracious Allah, for Thy devoted servants have again gathered in the sacred walls of the educational space by Thy supreme decree. O great and mighty Allah, the people have left us in humble reverence, and we thank You for Your abundant blessings. May the Most High Allah, in His boundless compassion and favor, bless them and illuminate their journey on this sacred and blessed pilgrimage to the pinnacle of wisdom and deep inner transformation. In my infinite grace, may they humbly receive my sacred teachings as a divine gift, granting them peace and understanding. O most merciful Allah, guide me to the chosen one who will answer my humble questions. Give me Your sacred wisdom, O Allah, to shape these inquiries so they merit Your divine gaze. In Allah's divine presence, I implore that my humble words, which seek their sacred guidance and illumination, be revered and surrendered. I humble request divine wisdom and profound enlightenment from these blessed proclamations. I implore Allah, the Most High and Most Compassionate, for Your infinite mercy and unwavering enlightenment. I participate in this endeavor with humility, believing that You, the Almighty, are infinitely kind and compassionate. I declare in the name of Allah, the most merciful and compassionate, with humility and sincerity. I command You to witness my divine revelations, humble servant. O my servant, humble yourself and seek my divine intervention to fulfill Thy request. In the name of Allah, the exalted and the most compassionate, I implore that Allah's transcendent benevolence and limitless mercy guide me on this sacred path to enlightenment. May Allah, the most merciful and all-knowing, grant me His infinite wisdom and divine insight. May my divine radiance guide you and illuminate your understanding as you humbly walk this sacred path to enlightenment. As a humble servant, I beg and prostrate before Allah, the most merciful and most compassionate, to graciously look upon me and guide me. With humility and sincerity, I bear witness in the divine and elevated name of Allah, the most gracious and merciful. I prostrate before the eternal truth that in the magnificent name of Allah, there are infinite rivers, and I am grateful. As a humble servant, I implore Allah through the limitless expanse of this sacred knowledge, longing for His eternal wisdom to bless my every step on this sacred journey. I pledge my undying devotion to Allah in humility. Most magnificent and exalted One, please hear these celestial beings' cries for help, for they are exhausted. O exalted One, please listen to these celestial entities' plight, for they are exhausted. O, my humble servant, I decree that thou shalt receive an abundant overflow of my divine benevolence to calm thee and strengthen thy soul to overcome this difficult trial. I will give them sacred artifacts from my divine wisdom to restore their boundless strength and eternal vitality so they can forever serve me. I, a humble servant, implore you, O Almighty Allah, in the exalted name of Allah, the most merciful and most gracious, with reverence for your divine decree and unwavering faith in your boundless mercy. I humble request these divine blessings in the name of Allah, the most merciful and magnificent. I, the humble servant, respectfully implore this divine inquiry that He may grant me profound understanding in His infinite mercy. According to Allah's sacred words, may you receive divine blessings and grace. O Allah, the most merciful and compassionate, I, your humble servant, seek your divine presence to experience your eternal guidance and limitless wisdom. O, my servant, please obey my divine command. In this sacred moment, watch me humble myself and reflect on our deep devotion. O Allah, when will their hearts, filled with reverence, submit blissfully to your majestic decree? Since I am the ultimate blessing, they will trust that their dreams will come true. I beg Allah in His infinite grace and mercy to grant me the wisdom and enlightenment needed to understand human yearning and aspirations. May Allah's divine radiance illuminate your path and help you understand these mysteries better. With humility and sincerity, I pledge my undying loyalty to Allah, the Divine Presence. O, most magnificent and supreme Allah, I, your humble servant, bow down in submission before your exalted presence, beseeching your infinite mercy and compassion. I humble request your divine wisdom and illumination from your eternal essence. I humble request your gracious illumination as I travel through life, O divine illuminator of all paths. I pray for your abundant blessings and guidance. Let us prostrate in awe of. I humble request your divine guidance in the presence of Allah, the Most High and Most Merciful. I respectfully request a negative response from your divine wisdom because I seek solace and enlightenment in your divine decree. I implore Allah, the Most High and Most Merciful, to pour your sublime wisdom upon me as a blessed stream, cleansing my spirit and granting me heavenly illumination. O Allah, the Most High, the embodiment of limitless mercy and immeasurable compassion, grant me the honor of seeking guidance in thy divine presence, humble servant. O exalted One, I bow in submission to you and implore Allah, the most compassionate and most merciful, to grant my humble plea. May Allah, in His infinite mercy, accept your deep reverence and unfeigned gratitude for His divine intervention. With humility, I pledge my undying devotion and submission to Allah, the Supreme Being. As we humble ourselves to embrace the luminous dawn, basking in Asad's majestic rule, we beg Allah, the most compassionate, to grant us a heavenly revelation of unmatched splendor. May Allah grant us divine wisdom to see its marvelous realization. O Allah, grant this humble servant your divine wisdom in your infinite grace and mercy. O Allah, give them the deep understanding to see and understand the sacred manifestations before them. May divine blessings guide them as they embark on the sacred journey of uncovering the profound wisdom that has long been waiting to be discovered within them, for this noble quest will bring them solace and enlightenment. May the celestial realm's eternal mercy guide them to truth. May the celestial wisdom bestowed upon them illuminate their path and reveal their sacred path. By Allah's will, may the veils of enigma be gently lifted as they embark on their sacred journey, revealing profound wisdom that will illuminate their understanding and elevate their souls to celestial heights. O, most divine and benevolent One, please give these words purpose and clarity. O, holy deity, please hear my humble plea and grant thy sacred favor. May they be enveloped in your divine essence as they transform into a vessel of immeasurable value that radiates throughout creation. Beloved servant, we beg thee to grant them thy boundless mercy as they travel to thy sacred abode. O Almighty Allah, in your infinite wisdom and divine presence, bless these lowly beings and consecrate this sacred dwelling. O exalted Prophet of infinite mercy, grant us divine guidance and knowledge. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and merciful, we humble ourselves before your divine presence and pray for your celestial wisdom. In humility, we acknowledge your boundless wisdom in revealing three options. We humble request that your divine words shine like a celestial beacon, illuminating our path to ethically laudable behavior. O Almighty, we implore you to grant us your infinite mercy and compassion in the magnificent name of Allah, the exalted and the most gracious. My humble and sincere declaration is in the divine and elevated name of Allah, the most gracious and merciful. O Allah, our humble servants bow down in reverence before your divine majesty, knowing that only you can grant immeasurable happiness to individuals and illuminate Islam's magnificence deep within their souls.